This is chapter number 1, tracing changes through 1,000 years from 750 to 1750. Now these are certain pictures and we are going to revisit these pictures whenever the question requires it, some explanation. And most of the questions we have taken from the chapter, all the questions are almost covering the whole chapter. That is, we will be taking the MCQs, fill in the blanks, match the following, true, false. So you will be understanding the whole chapter just by the questions. First question is, cartographer is a person who makes. Cartographer. Cartography means the art of making maps. Those who make maps, for example, Survey of India is the central agency in our country which makes map and distribute the map. There, if you are two friends and you want to tell your friend that you have to come, so you'll make, okay, this code, that was the point, that is the point, and that is how you show the map. So cartographer is a map who makes maps. Maps. The answer is maps. So this is maps. Manachitra. Manachitra. The reference has come from here. There are two people who have been talked about, Muhammad al-Idrisi and Gulame de Lisli. Gulame de Lisli. These two, in span of few years, 600 years actually, they made the map. They made map, and the map made by Gulame de Lisli, they were used by the traders and the naval people to come from here and there to travel. In this century, Babur used Hindustan to describe geography of a subcontinent. Now, why this question is here? Babur will talk about. He was a great Shasak. But the reference is of the name Hindustan. Now, the meaning of Hindustan or the reference of Hindustan, Babur also said about Hindustan, he used this word. Amir Khusro also used this word. Then we have Minhaj-e-Siraj. Minhaj-e-Siraj, he was a historian, he was a chronicler. He also used this Hindustan. So they have different understanding and they used this word in different senses. Okay. So that is the reference of this question. That is why this question has come. So the answer is 16th century. 16th century is the answer. Why do historians today have to be careful about the terms in the past? See, whatever they have today, is it different or changed? That word, that grammar, the way it's being spoken, the dialect, the pronunciation. So the answer here is because the terms meant different in the past. Same word which was earlier, today it might have changed. It has changed the meaning. For example, Hindustan, we have just talked about Hindustan, so I'll go to another word that is called Videshi, foreigner, Ajnabi. So this Videshi, what does it mean? Foreigner, what does it mean? See, for today, whichever person who is having white skin, white hair, you'll say he is a foreigner, right? But at this period which we are talking about, 750 or 700 to 1750, at this span, one gaon, one village, the other village is different. They have different culture altogether. So if the person comes from one village to another, he is called as Videshi, Ajnabi, Paradesi, right? So this is the difference. Now if somebody is coming from a jungle or forest, he is also a Videshi, he is also a foreigner, but right now today it's not. I'll give an example. If somebody from Tamil Nadu or Madurai, he goes to Shillong. Shillong people look like more different, to the China and that part. The Tamil Nadu people more look like Sri Lankans. So there's no difference. Now they are Indians. All are Indians. Which of the following is not the meaning of foreigners in the past? So we have discussed it a bit here. So here, not the meaning of foreigner in the past. There's not stranger, Pradesi or Ajnabi. Okay. These three were used for foreigner. Which is not the meaning of foreigner is indigenous. Indigenous. So here the answer is indigenous. It means those who are from the same culture, same area, same region, known, same riti rivaj culture. But today, foreigner just means somebody who you can distinctly identify to be from outside the country, right? Because even some Bangladeshi will come, you will not be able to identify. Pakistani will come, you will not be able to identify. They are all Indians. Basically, they are all us. In which period did the number and variety of textual records increase dramatically? So I'll give you an explanation here. So previously, these sikke, coins, some archaeological excavation, something which is found which is different, which accidentally or purposefully found, it links to certain age. Okay, some caves, some architecture. Previously, these were the main you can say evidences of historians and archaeologists. But now, at this period we are talking about, 700 to 1750, paper, because paper is there, so textual record is there. People used to write. So this is the era we are talking about in this discussion, 700 to 1750, because of the availability of paper. Which type of people collected manuscript, Pandulipi, manuscript. So whatever is written by hand, right now you write something here on the paper. After 100, 200, 500 years, it will be a manuscript. It will be a handwritten material, manuscript. So who were the people? Wealthy people. Today, if you see the specs of Gandhiji, it sold for millions. Any big person, whatever he has, it sells for millions. Where were the manuscripts placed? Of course, in libraries and archives, you cannot place it at home. It's the dharohar, it's the national heritage. And these are the places where it can be kept safely. It can be, conserved, sanrakshan kiya ja sakta hai. So, manuscript, see, every state in India have a museum, an archive, abhilekhagar, archives. Your school can have a library, but the state or the big shahar, will also have a library, central library. Ziauddin Barni wrote his chronicle first in Ziauddin Barni. So first, just see him, Ziauddin Barni. It is here. Ziauddin Barni. So when he wrote 14th century. Ziauddin Barni. Actually, he wrote twice. He wrote, and after 2 years, he again wrote the same thing. After 2 years. First one was never found. Second one was found. So this is also to be seen that people write same thing in a span of years. In which centuries was the term Kshatriya applied more generally to the group of warriors? Which century? Of course, the Kshatriyas are warriors only. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, our Varna Vyavastha, previously it was predominant, now it's not that much. So the Kshatriya, the second level, people were warriors. They would save their area, region, place, fight war, all the Rajas, king, emperors, Kshatriya. And this is between the 8th and 14th century. 8th and 14th century. Which language was spoken during 14th century in present Bengal region? So the present Bengal is not Bengali, okay, it's Gauri. Which is the holy book of Muslims? So for Muslims, same way, this is Quran actually, Quran-e-Pak. For Hindus, Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Purans and Vedas. For Christians, it's Bible. And for Muslims, it's Quran. Who had accepted the authority of the early Muslim leaders? So those Muslim leaders who has thought that okay, he is the leader and we accept him as a leader. Sunnis. Let me give you the difference first. Shia and Sunni. Shia or Sunni, both are Muslims. Their thoughts are different. Shia and Sunni, Huzur Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he is the messenger. He is the Pagambar of God, Allah. Now, when he died, after that, Shia people says the damad or the son-in-law of Hazrat Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who is Hazrat Ali, he should be the leader because he is son-in-law. He is related to, he is of this family. But Sunni said no. Whosoever has the quality of a leader, whosoever can be a leader who can lead this whole fraternity, he should be given this Muslim leader tag. He should be awarded the leadership. That is Sunni things. So most of the 85, 80, 90%, I guess, 80% plus you can say are Sunnis. Prosperity in the subcontinent attract trading companies of which countries? I told you, Hindustan, India was Sone ki chidiya. We were Sone ki chidiya. And then we are now, you can see after 1947 what happened. Anyways, this people, because we were rich in everything, we have a lot of resources, scope, manpower. European companies came to our subcontinent. Actually, we shouldn't talk about India. We shouldn't talk about India. We should talk about subcontinent. Why? Subcontinent. Because subcontinent has Pakistan, Afghanistan, it has Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, all are here. These all, because we are divided from Asia with certain natural like Himalayas, etc. So that is how we are subcontinent. Match the following now. So we have already talked about all these. Chronicler, Minhaj Siraj, chronicler. So we just talked about a question also we took. Chronicler, poet, Amir Khosrow, cartographer, Ali Idrisi. I showed you the map also of Ali Idrisi, what he made. He is Ali Idrisi made a map, and it was the, you can say basic building block of all the maps which came. Chronicler, who was writing Rayatra, Vrittant, description, who was writing. So Minhaj Siraj is a chronicler. Amir Khusro is poet. Now, Nastaliq style is dense and difficult. Shikast style, cursive and easy. Okay. So just let me take you to the answer. So this is the answer. Chronicler Minhaj Siraj, poet Amir Khusro, cartographer Ali Idrisi, and Nastaliq style is dense and difficult. It's quite difficult to understand it. Shikast style is cursive, recursive. Your word heard the word this recursive. So cursive and very close written. Nastaliq. If I write poet, say I am writing poet. If I write poet like this, will you be able to understand? No. If I write poet like this, you will be able to understand. Though I have a very bad handwriting, but still you will be able to understand. This is poet. No, sorry. Match the following. Now, provide a lot of information to the historians. There are so many things you can write, but in this chapter, manuscript is the answer. Pandulipi, manuscript. So this is example of Pandulipi. Rules and regulations of jatis were enforced by. So who were doing this? There were different villages. In this, they are common jati people living. Those people who are living, they ought to follow certain rules and regulation. So people would make certain rules and regulation, and their elders, like today we have panchayat or khap panchayat. These elderly people, they will enforce the rules and regulation to all the people. And this jatis was enforced by the sabha, and this sabha is called as jati panchayat. Knowledge of earned brahmanas, a lot of respect. Of course, Sanskrit. Today also, if you see somebody speaking fluent Sanskrit, you will be respecting him. Like today If somebody speaks English well, you'll say, oh, he is a learned person. Muslim has two divisions. We have learned about this, Shia and Sunni, Shias and Sunnis. I told the faction, their thoughts, their beliefs. Dash had controlled an empire from Bengal in the east to Ghazni in the west. If you can presume, or you can say, imagine Bengal, and you can imagine Afghanistan. Afghanistan and Bengal, that stretch. This is Bengal, this is Afghanistan. This whole area was with Ghiyasuddin Balban. Ghiyasuddin Balban. Ghiyasuddin Balban. Balban. You don't write Balban. You have to write Ghiyasuddin Balban. True, false? Science of cartography differed between 12th and 13th century. So the science of cartography actually changed the making of maps 12th and 13th century. It's absolutely correct. I told you about Al-Idrisi, and the other person I told you from France, G.D. Guillaume de Leslie. These two have different kind of map making. We have many original manuscripts to get information. No, manuscript is written on palm base, bark of trees, like this. Today, if you write even paper, after some time that paper will not remain, because it's made up of what? Natural material. So it's biodegradable. So we don't have much of original manuscripts. Between 8th and 14th century, the term Kshatriya was used for a group of Brahmanas. No, Kshatriya Brahmanas are different. It's false. So they were, in the chapter, the Rajputs are referred as Kshatriya. Status of Jati remained the same from region to region. Absolutely wrong. In the chapter, it's clearly given that one region, the Jati, same Jati in the second region, they are culturally, politically, economically, all the terms may be different, or some may be same. So they are not same from region to region. So you have to write false here. Muslim had two schools of law, Hanafi and Shafi. Hanafi and Shafki. So this is we're talking about India. Broad is a Shia and Sunni faction, but here you can write it as true. Okay, this is true. So this is all about the question and answer of this topic. Thank you so much. We tried to cover all the chapter. Even if you are not aware of the chapter, you will be able to understand from here. Thank you so much.